everyone, and welcome to the next productivity sprint for this amazing event. So, in case you're new, my name's Heather Salter-Purves. I'm a dark sapphic fantasy and folklore author, and I have been graciously joined by the lovely Laura Nettles.
Me!
Like to introduce you.
Hi, I'm Laura Nettles. My book is somewhere around here. Here it is. It is a horror collection of 101 flash drabbles and short stories called Tiny Shivers. I have 36 stories that have been published in magazines and anthologies. So a few of them are in here, but the majority were published after this was published. So Tiny Shivers 2, who knows? We'll see. I am currently working on a Dark Academia, which is taking place in 1860s Whitby, England. A throuple, exorcisms and possessions and secret societies and all of the occult. Good stuff. 3 POVs.
Oh, that's me fun. So, yes, hello, Mama Maggie. How are you? So, we have Zinzo is here. Sam's here. Hello, Sam. Oh, goodness. Jen. A lot of people have just come and hung out with us after the break. Jenny Noble. So I would love for you guys to tell us what you're working on. I'm here for the draggling mum and the dog. Yes.
I did just give him a treat.
Yes.
I have a witness. He has been treated.
Yes.
I got him these pumpkin biscuits for his birthday. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, my boy.
Are you like, more? No more.
Fine.
Not at them.
Only because it was just your birthday.
Yes. Roy Fangirls. Yes.
There you go.
He's the most loved dog on YouTube, maybe. Or Authortube, at least.
He is spoiled rotten.
Yes. I am working on my Sapphic Welsh reimagining of The Wild Hunt. And you know what's really bad is there. I was like, I can't place my hand on my book either. So this is the Hazem Stephanie Welsh mythology, Sapphic with Welsh. So you meet the leader of the Wild Hunt in this book, and they are getting their own book coming out in October. I do have a Sapphic cosmic horror coming out with a micro publisher in September called Shadows Beyond the Gates. I don't recommend changing genres halfway through drafting a novel. Not a good idea. It's more I didn't know what genre I was writing when I started, and we went from like a romance to a paranormal romance to something else, and then we ended up at Sapphic cosmic horror. And if that's not quite your jam, I do have a Sapphic ghost romance coming out in September. No, not September, April even, called Misting Memories. We follow a witch turned will-o'-the-wisp. So she escaped persecution at the witch trials 400 years ago and has been haunting the forest across the road from a university.
Ooh.
So that will
you
will also be getting the cover reel for that in the next week or so. So please remember to like, subscribe to both myself and the wonderful, talented Nettles, and you will get doggo bits. Even if you don't want to hear about writing, just subscribe for Roy. Shenanigans.
All the shenanigans.
All the shenanigans, yes. So you're working on a mythical creature, Brabble. Ooh. What mythical creatures are in your bra brawl? That's a very hard words to say together. And you have finished the cause and now... Ooh, interesting. So while we wait to hear about more people, let's jump into our first sprint. I'm going to try a different timer today to see if my internet and computer like it a bit more.
If you need to, I can pull up a timer and share it from my end if this doesn't work.
Yes, but I'm like, this one's pretty. Everyone's been using it. I'm going to try.
Lucas is gorgeous.
Yes. So let's dive on in. And we will see you back here in 25 minutes. So we're back. How did everyone go?
So good. I think I got 600 words.
Wow.
I know!
That's so good.
Because now I'm at 10,000 in this draft. 10,696 words.
Wow. That's
and I hit
amazing.
10K yesterday.
Yay!
Yay!
I opened what I had, like my document, and read through what I had done, and then found my outline. I know words.
Mhm.
What's it? And then managed 350 words.
Nice.
So we had Gwenna pop in and say hi. She's then popping out to do kiddo bedtime. Andy came in and said hi and babbled about sleep. And Laura came in after driving home or waking up from a nap. So with the question, what's a new question you put in your character profiles? Or do you even do character profiles?
So I am currently drafting a scene where two of the love interests officially meet for the first time. And I realized I can't find where I wrote anything about their character profiles besides my little cheat sheet I made in Canva a while ago. So I hadn't written down eye colors yet. I was like, shoot!
Wow.
So I had to control find and look for what eyes have I already described in this draft. Only the girls and the other guys. I haven't described this character's eyes yet. So
Exciting.
eye color. I'm going super basic right now. But in the rest of the character profile that I did, it has, where's my document? There it is. I have how old they are, what their study is, like what their major is, what their sexuality is, what country they're from, what their main goal in life is, and any one particular event that shaped them in their childhood, like were they orphaned, that kind of thing. Did they survive an exorcism? So I have that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 characters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here we've got.
And I have listed out who's roommates with who.
That's also helpful, especially if it's a spicy book and such. But we've got the mirror moment, so their true desires and what they need, reflective. High level do character photo. I jotted down some details and fresh off and complete some same. That's fine too. We just go by the seat of our pants, and that's great.
What is this character profile? Indeed.
One does not know. So we've got some beta reading done as well.
Nice.
We do little cheat sheets. Yep. And you're figuring out everyone's birthdays. Because the one I saw, and I thought it was quite good, was the ideogram. It's like they're an ideogram. So then I think Bethany Artazada came up with that one. Or Brittany Wang. And I was like, that one's good. My favorite one also is, what is your character's theme song? If you have a song that just like embodies them.
I have one of those for a different whip. For Crimson Strings, Victor's song that embodies him is Frozen by Within Temptation. All the angst. All the daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
Yes.
Apparently I can't even spell my own character's name.
I feel that in my soul.
Yeah, but it's not even one of those ones that I spelt stupidly. Well, you know, you get some and you're like, oh my God, what are you saying? This is like Rhiannon. Like, it's not a hard name to spell.
Uh-huh.
It's not like I've gone, Morgan, and let's just add extra vowels and consonants into it.
There was one character that I started spelling their name differently halfway through the book, so I had to do control find for the different variations and consolidate. And I still missed some because I misspelled the variations. I was like, dang it!
Like,
Ah,
no.
I don't even remember which word it was. I think it was a girl character, but I can't remember. Oh! I think it was Isabella. Just Isabella? I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, there are half a dozen ways to spell that, though, as well. Well, mine's like, I've also decided I'm not putting character names that end in S, because apostrophes just annoy me too much. You know, the possessive apostrophes. I'm like, I don't know where it goes, so we're just not doing it.
Same!
I'm like, no.
I put them on everything. Like, of course this owns this. And then they're like, wrong. I'm like, what do you mean it's wrong?
But no. So we'll get into our next one, and I'll pop up our next question, because we've got to get all the things done. We don't have to, but I think it would be good to get the things done. So here's our next question, if I can find it. There it is. And there's our thingy, and we'll be back. So how did we go that time?
Not nearly as many words, but progress. Got 200 words.
Woo! I managed 400 that time.
Nice.
I think I'm just being too picky with my words at the moment rather than just letting them go.
I spent quite a few minutes toiling over one sentence.
Oh no.
And what I ended up with was, his words came out in a well-enunciated rush, each syllable flowing from his tongue like quick, vibrant brushstrokes.
That's a nice sentence, though. Yes. Now I'm just writing a confrontation between the head of the King's Guard and the princess. About something. So we had Andy go to bed.
The night's just starting for me. It's only 7.
Well, it's midday for me. And then I've got a day job and then for a break stream later. So yes, it is a bit of a tough question. Okay. But Sam got a vote. So if you could co-author a book with an author dead or alive, who would you pick in terms of the author?
So I picked Masaaki Nakayama, who did the manga PTSD Radio. I love it to death. It is a bunch of short stories. That like a short panel. So it's like 5 pages to 15 pages long for each chapter. And you're tuning in from radio frequency to radio frequency. So like the different POVs per station. And I think we would work really well with the short forms that work together to make a long form.
Ooh.
And his stuff is scary. I love it.
So Sam, I think, agrees with goodness. How about? So they're now trying to suss it out, I think.
Not old, just seasoned with spice. I see you, Sam.
Yes. We'll build off one I already have. Yep, okay, look. We're making connections for everyone. Woo! You'd like Cassandra Clare. It's just crazy plot. But that's why you get some other author that knows what they're doing to help with things.
Uh-huh.
I don't actually have an answer for this one. Hang on, her outline for this, her novel. So she wrote another whole novel, or is that for the series?
The outline for one novel was $60,000.
And the book's probably like 120. Like, what?
I could never.
With Johan and character names. Slow down, so finish what you've got. There's the link to Mama Maggie's. I also put mine up of what I use for my characters. But she's hilarious and name welcome. I choose an ex-Mormon. That sounds interesting. I need to find out more about this.
As an ex-Mormon, yes, please.
Yes. I'm not, but it just sounds interesting. Yes. 100. Well, is that because it's also $60,000? Is that also because she's slotting it into times? So you're following characters? Because this
all
is
the
like
threads.
Is this Will and Tessa's kids? I'm interested. Is this Will and Tessa's series? Like kids? which means you have to line up some other stuff to go through.
I don't think I've ever read Cassandra Clare, so I don't know.
Well, she's got the Immortal Instruments series, but then she's got what I call the Clockwork series, but it's Infernal Devices, which is like Victorian, but I think the Chains is like their children. I could be wrong. Those people. Yes. Also, that means characters do what they're told. That doesn't work.
My characters don't talk to me.
Oh, aren't you lucky? So we've got someone who wants to write with their best friend. Life be lifing. Yep. Pushing wood. Yep. There's your answer.
Exactly.
Yes, it's always in the last. Yeah, like I'm going to do this, and they're like, haha, no, you're not.
You lose something. You order the replacement, you find the thing you lost.
Yes. No. Yes, so that is, yes, it's a whole other novel. But yes, so we'll jump in to read the next one. Oh, sorry. No, I should have paused that. Look at me not know what we're doing. Just runs away. So we'll jump into the next one because it's already started on me. And I don't know how to reset it. Right, I'll figure that bit out. So into our next one, I'll find our next question. You guys enjoy having the questions, or are they annoying?
Yes, I like them.
You like them. So here we go with the next one. Now I'll find our next question. So how do we go that round?
Stop it, right? I got some words, and then I got distracted looking up For Whom the Bell Tolls. It is now in my cart. Yep.
You're under attack as well. So then I got about 200 words, but also then read through and went, I can add more to this. I need to go more in depth with this and not just have it like there.
Uh-huh.
Problem. So I am working on getting a bigger word count.
Ooh.
And it's only my first draft, so we're working on it though.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. So our question was, if you panel a convention, what would you like to attend? So we did get asked if it is either hosting or to see. So either. So Kerry was, as an audience, marketing. Yes, marketing is tricky. I don't do it at all, and I probably should try and do it better.
Roy was walking on my keyboard.
How rude, Roy.
He is a silly goose.
A goose. As a panelist, you're world building or something general about the process. I've done a couple. Oh, and how do you get involved in things like that, Kerry? Because I think that's also important about getting yourself out there. How do you actually get?
I was the moderator at a panel at StokerCon.
Ooh.
So that was cool.
Dracula. You'd have to say marketing for a multi-genre book or a blurb or elevator pitch building. Do you find that it's an issue, Sam, having multi-genres, or can you kind of put it down to like a 2-genre blend? Or is it one of those, it's this and this and this, and it's like there's just too many elements to it? No, I haven't heard of StoryCon, but also in Australia we don't have as many amazing, fun events as you guys. So your question, so you'd like to see this is how to do a slow burn from the immediate chemistry. So what's your definition of slow burn then? Like, what do you mean when you say slow burn?
Well, like, one of them is flirtatious right now, and it's their first meeting.
Is that their personality?
Kind of. He has a type.
Yep.
So I guess he's flirtatious with that type. Like, this is going to be a spicy romance subplot. Yep. And so it's like, how fast do I want it to go?
Is it a standalone or is it a series?
Yes. Standalone.
We can be flirty without actual... So when you say slow burn, is it like the actual smexy times being what we're getting to eventually, or?
Mm-hmm.
So you just go, okay, they can't actually do anything over PG
until the midpoint. Yeah.
Which doesn't help, but
I don't know where the midpoint is yet if I don't know how long it's going to be.
That's not helpful either. An obstacle? Are one of them on a scholarship?
Yes.
So you could have them be like, okay, I actually can't participate in anything until after the exams because I need to focus on actually doing the like exams. I have to have a grade of certain points. So you put that obstacle in of like that isn't just for the sake of it. Or you can also do older relationships, problematic. Because are they grad students or undergrad?
Undergrad.
Cultures. Okay. So that does put them younger.
They're 22 and 24.
Yeah. No problem. How to find your... That is... I would play into the academics because it then does work on it being a dark academia. Not as an easy fix, but you can have it as group projects and they're actually not in the same group. So it then separates them for you. Maybe.
Yeah.
So how to find nations and get them to one through. I don't know.
That sounds amazing.
Your niche audience and get them to follow through every time. How to make rabid fans that will come back for more than one. I don't know. I don't have any. Rabid fans that aren't like my family. Niche. No, I find out where they hang out, maybe. Find out who their influences are. I mean, like, if they're not on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, but they're like on Reddit, then that's where you kind of need to go to find them. Yay, we had the first 100 words of the day. Yippee! For whom the vulture is there you go. She does the skits. She's the Hell skit person, isn't she? Like the admin lady at Hell skits. Like Sharky and Lee and thing. I think that's her. I haven't read the book. It's on my list eventually. Double watch time. Yippee!
Woo-hoo.
Yay, that's good. Yes, marketing is hard. If anyone wants to tell us how magically to just get it going, that'd be appreciated. Mate, someone said the other day is actually find an author you want to emulate or you want to have the career of or in the same niche and copy in inverted commas, copy theirs or follow their sort of track to see if it works for you. But also one dark fantasy author's marketing might work for them, but it doesn't work for you, but you write the same genre. How to not take your time if that's what you want. But it's also why. Why are you taking time? 8 years. Yay, we've got all the links. Yep, hit and miss. Algorithms aren't helpful or nice to you. Newsletters. That's what I'm really trying to work on is my newsletter because you own those. People want to hear from you then. It's the pitching to bookstores that had them. Where can I or should I put this on the shelf? So yeah, it's more 1 or 2 genres. So yes. Well, see, I do mine as it's a dark sapphic fantasy, so I put mine on fantasy, or it can go in mythology. It depends on how niche your bookstore is. That's what I put that in. One of the branches has a writer center. Oh, there you go. Even a bit of confidence every spring. That's great. My story fun is mostly geared towards teens. So let's get them reading and stuff. And educators, we went through first time last year. And amazing. The month when I gave my book, it didn't even. You're writing. Sorry.
It's got demons in it, so it's applicable.
Yes, but also it can be done in any way. Well, would you say this is slow burn?
Not really.
Let's say. Good book though.
It's on my shelf. I have read it.
Yep. I've got to do Savage Bloom by her soon.
Yeah, I am on page... I don't know. I'm this far into Savage Blooms.
Haven't started it. Yep. There you go. I follow one author who has a wonderful turnaround and she's got fans who follow her into multi-genres, but I believe she has a sizable investment in Kickstarter and cycling. Yeah, Kickstarter. So yeah, no, I would like, I know what, if I had a panel, I would do it as like reinventing the monster. So how to take, say, vampires and actually tone down into your lore and what makes them different, because we can't go in the sun to sparkly skinned vampires. And which is fine, like that's how their vampires work and that's how that vampire works. And what happens is, can they consume blood? What happens if they have diseases? And
I have a vampire lore that's kind of unique for Crimson Strings. I have the reincarnation cycle figured out for them. And like where their soul goes, can you bond to their soul when they're in the chrysalis form, kind of thing. Yeah. The difference of born vampires and made vampires. So, yeah.
like, does garlic work on them? Mirrors. Can they be seen in mirrors? And it's like, how do werewolves work? And stuff, because it's all fun and games and those sort of things. I think I would like to see, I'd probably attend and maybe be a panelist on that one. Attend a panel. Don't know what I think if I'm going, I think it depends on if I'm approaching it as like an author or if I'm approaching it as a reader. Because what I want to go to see as an author is very different to what I'd be wanting to see as a reader. But yes. That's my opinion and thought on that one. All right, get some sleep. Good girl, Sam. Go get some sleep because you deserve all the sleeps.
Oh,
everyone needs to drink water, stretch, save your documents, go have sleep if you've not slept in the last 21 hours.
Next stream is on my channel.
And next stream
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it is too. Would you like to do your outro?
Sure. My name is Laura Nettles. I write horror and erotic romance and things in between. Yeah, I am streaming next. I am on a bajillion streams this week, and it is now my weekend. Woot woot! But I might have to go in for a half a day tomorrow because coworkers be sick. So we shall see. I know. The sickness be spreading around the retirement home. So.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, that's me.
My name's Heather Salter-Purves. Hoping to be your future favorite dark, sapphic, fantasy, and folklore author. I post videos once a week. I am on a bunch of streams. You'll see me. I say later tonight. It might be early tomorrow morning for a break where we're going to play some fun games, and I might come up with some more questions. And then I'm co-hosting a few. So if you would like some sapphic fantasy and folk wow, this is really bad today. If you would like some sapphic mythology, Hazen, Stephanie, and Welsh, pick up Her Daffodil Queen. You will meet Nud in this book, and then you will get Nud's story in October this year. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to not just myself, but Laura and all the other wonderful hosts, co-hosts, and be friendly and kind to each other. Bye!